Hello class. Let's get to working on week report number 2. I have my virtual machine already running. So let's go to our website. For week report number 2, you will complete lab 2 first, as it is required because everything else is done inside Debian from this point on. If you haven't done so, please catch on and complete week report number 1. You also have discussion board 1 and 2 assigned. However, you can always do them later on as they are due at the end of the semester rather than within a week. Then complete notes number 2 and then complete report number 6. Notes number 2 and report and the week report are completed inside Debian. Okay, so let's move on. What are we going to include in our notes? Well, in our notes, we're going to answer these questions over here. So let's get ready. Let's open VS Code. Open folder. Make sure that you're inside your CIS 106 folder, which we are. And then inside notes, let's create a folder for notes 2. Make sure that you are in notes, not in notes 1, notes. So notice that it's underlined. Notes 2. And inside notes 2, we're going to create a file called notes2.md. These are the questions that we are going to answer, so I'm just going to copy them. And paste them right here. Okay, we have 1, 2, 10 questions. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna make this headings 2, and make sure you type your answers over here. For the time being, I'm just gonna put dummy text in here, but you must provide the actual answers to each question. Where do you find the answers? Well, in the presentations. Links right over here. Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna put some random text in here. Okie dokie. So once you finish with your notes, we're gonna convert them to PDF, and you are done with your notes. Let's preview them. Yep, everything looks clean and neat. Perfect. Now let's work on the week report. So what are we gonna do for the week report? This week report is actually quite simple. So first, let's create our folders. So I'm just gonna navigate to week reports, make sure that I am inside week reports, create a folder, WR2, create a file, WR2.md, week report 2, and then for week report 2, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a link to our notes 2 file and link to our lab. So open CIS folder, create the file, add a link. Okay, so notes 2, and the file is located inside this folder. So 2 periods / 2 periods sheets week report, sorry, no, we're looking for notes, notes, notes2, notes2.md. And we also want our lab. So lab2, labs, lab2, lab2.md, and I'm gonna make these bullet points. That's one way that you can do it. Another way that you can do it is you can push everything to GitHub. Okay, since I am not done, I'm gonna say working on WR2 and then push it. Then you can navigate to your repository. Go to your notes, notes2. Then let's go to labs, lab2. I'm gonna grab the URL to my notes2 file. And paste it over here. So just gonna label this alternative 1 using the local file path. Alternative 2 using the GitHub URL. Then I'm gonna copy notes2.md, paste it right over here. Oops, that's incorrect. Delete that. Perfecto. And let's do the same thing with lab number 2. Get the URL to the file, paste it right over here. Great. So either way that you choose to do your link is fine. Just giving you 2 ways of doing it. Now, what else do we need to include? We need to add a screenshot of the Debian desktop with a terminal open and Firefox open. So I'm just gonna put this on the side here. And I'm gonna open a terminal right over here. And you know what? I'm just gonna put a file manager too. Why not? Right over here. And let's take a screenshot of this. I'm gonna take the entire screen. And I'm gonna call this Debian desktop. This is gonna be located in CIS 106, week reports, week report number 2, and save. And here is the file, Debian desktop.png. Let's preview our document. Here's my screenshot. Here are my links. Perfect. Now let's convert this to PDF. Make sure your PDF is rendered correctly, and it is. Perfect. Now let's do the git commands. Git add period, git commit -m, finished, week report 2, And now let's push it. And this is done. Now, what are you gonna give me in Blackboard? Well, in Blackboard, you're gonna give me the week report to the URL to the week report to markdown file and the PDF file for week report to that PDF. In your notes submission box, you're gonna give me the notes PDF file and the notes URL. Let me go and open PCC Blackboard real quick so that I can show you. Okay, so here in Blackboard, let's go to lecture 2, assignments. And in week report number 2, you are going to give me your week report 2 URL. Week reports, week report number 2, week report 2 markdown file, this URL. So let's attach the PDF file. And let's paste the URL of the file as well. So there you go, markdown file URL and PDF file. And then for notes, we do the same thing. Let's attach, let's attach the notes to the PDF. Okay, and let's locate our notes to URL. It's right over here. And boom. That's it. If you have any questions, you know what to do.